Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video, I will be reviewing the new DC Multiverse Scarecrow, based from the movie Batman Begins. Now let's start with the packaging. So at the front of the packaging, you will see a clear window where you can see the figure itself and everything that is included with it. By the way, this figure is a red platinum variant. I'll be honest, guys. I'm not really sure about all this. What are the rules of McFarlane when it comes to this silver platinum and red platinum thingy? But I guess I am under the impression that when it comes to the red platinum, they are more harder to find. It means you really have to look for them on the store, or at least buy a whole set of a box in order to get them. I don't know, guys. Anyway, that's the front of the box. And then here's the side of the box, which says Batman Begins. And here's surprisingly a comic drawing of the characters instead of a photo from the live movie itself. And then on the other side is a continuation of the clear front window, so you can see it on the side. And it says Scarecrow. At the top, there's also this continuation of the clear window. So if you are an inbox collector, you can actually display them with lighting at the top in order to show and display the item inbox. And then some legalese at the bottom. Now let us unbox this figure and see if McFarlane did justice to Scarecrow in action figure form. Here is everything out of the box, and yeah, I can say that there isn't really anything. There's basically nothing that much, not so much that comes with it, but I guess it makes sense because the Scarecrow in Batman Begins is basically just a guy in a suit who wears that Scarecrow mask. What could have made this figure more interesting is that if they actually given him an alternate unmasked head that actually looks like the actor, but I guess that would cost more because again they need to get the license to have the likeness of the actor. So yeah, I guess this is the best way that they can represent this figure in action figure form with, I guess, less cost. Anyway, he comes with the standard McFarlane art card there at the back. So if you guys want to read it, post it now. Then the standard McFarlane base or stand with the DC logo on it. Then aside from those hands that is on him out of the box, he has this alternate hand. Then this other closed fist hand. So the closed fist is just one side, and then the semi-open hand is also one side, only one. They didn't come in pair. They didn't even come in pair. So that is all of it that comes with the figure. So again, nothing much. So now let us just focus on the figure and see the sculpt and details. So to start, here's a complete 360-degree look of the figure. And as I said, guys, it's basically just a guy wearing a suit. with the Scarecrow mess. Now let's start with the close-up of the figure. And let's start with the main selling point of this figure, which is the head sculpt. And let's face it, McFarlane is really on his element when it comes to this type of head sculpt, and it was done pretty good. I like that the way that they sculpted the eyes, those holes, and then peeping, and then we see the eyes inside, and then I can also see the soothed mouth of the mess. So yeah, I think they got it right when it comes to the head sculpt. It does looks like the one that is in the movie. Now here's a full close up of the front of the figure. So as I said, it's basically just a guy in a suit, and as you can see, the bottom, this portion up to there is pretty clean and well painted, and then there's some shading on the shoulder of the figure showing some, I don't know, I guess some dirt on it, which, yeah, I guess it works. I'm not really sure which body mold anymore that they reuse on this one, but I'm pretty sure that Perlin already released a lot of figure that is on wearing a suit. So yeah, here's a close-up look on the other side. And here's the back of the figure. Now, one of the things that I think could have been improved on this figure is the torso because first of all, I think the actor in the movie is pretty slim, and I had the impression when I saw the first promo pic is that the body mold that was used on this one is a little bulky. But if you would think about it, it's not that it's bulky. It's more like this portion of the suit has no shape. It's like a straight one. So it's like it's forming a square. So what could have benefited it is if they slim the middle like that, kinda. They slim it a little like that, so that somehow the it will have some kind of a shape. Yeah, I think it would have been improved if if they yeah kind of reduce this portion. Anyway, enough of that. As far as the sculpt and details of the suit, I think this is something that I've already seen before. So yeah, I think the main selling point of this one is the head sculpt, which, to be honest, is very well made because, as I said, this kind of look is where McFarlane really excels. This is their forte. Now let's do the articulation. So for the head, can do that and that. Fortune, can it tilt? It can tilt a little to the side. Can it look down? Nope. Basically, the design of of the head itself limit it from looking down and looking up. So head articulation is kind of limited. Now for the hands and shoulder, it can turn around like that, And then you can do the T pose, a little butterfly articulation, and then bicep cut, double jointed elbow, and then double peg arm, but I don't think I can because of the design of the arm. I cannot move it at all. You can just rotate it like that. So yeah, so it can do that pose. Wait a minute. Let me just there. Yeah, can only do that much. So this can do better there. Now for the torso, I think this is actually hollow. I think this is hollow. No, not hollow, but basically nothing in the middle. So I think can it go? Yeah, it can actually bend backward. It cannot still bend forward. Then side to side. And I think that is all because of the waist articulation, waist rotation. Anyway, thigh swivel is practically non-existent. And then you can kick forward that far and kick backward that far, but the suit is on the way, so I think that's as far as I can go until the suit gets in the way. Double jointed knee. Then for the for the ankle, it can do that. Can go backward, move forward, but again, the style of the suit, this limits the articulation. Then can do the bandam. Oh, look, it actually shows how slim it is when you do the bandam. That's kind of funny. Anyway, that's it for the articulation. Now, for some size comparison, here is with both the regular and gold label version of the McFarlane's Batman Begins Batman figure. And I think this is all the size comparison that we need. I don't really have any of my other movie figures available right now, so I'm really sorry, guys. This is the only size comparison that I think makes sense. Overall, I think we all know that this is McFarlane digging deeper into the Dark Knight trilogy movie. Um, and I do understand it because their Dark Knight wave, their movie figures from the Dark Knight trilogy really sells pretty well. So I don't blame them for digging deeper into this movie franchise. And I guess I do prepare this version of Scarecrow as instead of that one that they released with the Bane build a figure because that version of Scarecrow in the Bane build a figure would have been better if they released it in a deluxe version with the horse. That would have been awesome. So if you are a huge fan of the movie franchise, I guess this is a must buy. But to be honest, I would have prepared more if instead of this character, they given us Russell Gould. But I'm thinking that maybe that is going to be a problem because they need to get the license on the likeness of the actor. And I guess since the McFarlane is about to lose their, I think they only have a year, or yeah, at least a year holding the DC license. Maybe they thought that it's not worth it, or yeah, I hope they still do it before they McFarlane loses the license. I wish they create a Russell Gould figure from the Dark Knight Trilogy line, because that will complete the whole set for me for the Dark Knight Trilogy figures. Anyway, as I said, guys, if you want to complete, I guess this is a must-have. But for me, as I was actually okay with the um, Scarecrow figure that was released with the Builder figure, and I uh, I don't know, I don't really have that much affinity character with the character of Scarecrow in the Dark Knight trilogy, because I think he was not used very well in the movie. And considering the actor playing the Scarecrow is actually one of the actor which I really like, because he really can act. I forgot his name, but that actor playing Scarecrow can act. Is one of those things that are really very versatile actor. And I guess that's the only way why I like this Scarecrow character. But nah, I think we can all agree that he was not well. The character of Scarecrow was not very well used in the Batman Begins movie. I mean, they did not. Well, guess they did when he was riding that horse, but nah. Anyway, enough of it. If you want to complete the Dark Knight trilogy, I guess this is a must-have. But to be honest, for me, I think it's a simple pass, because it's just a guy in a suit wearing a scarecrow mask. Anyway, guys, if you've reached this part of my video, thanks a lot. If you like my video, please don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, guys, enjoy life and keep collecting.